Now, of course, there are very many reasons for you to feel proudly South African, but if you're looking for another one to add to that list, take this on board that South Africa has been listed as one of the best places to have a bush holiday, according to a new just released list of Africa's top 50 safari parks based on reviews by tourists and travel writers, with 4 of our parks among the continent's top 10 safari destinations. I mean, come on, man.
Come on,
Jovito.
South Africa. Now, we've got a couple of absolute gems. We're going to take you through the top 5. So from the leather chairman over here, we've got coming in at number 5, the Moremi Game Reserve, one of the most rewarding wildlife areas in Africa. It's possible to see the big 5 here, although the recently reintroduced rhino is present only in small numbers and rarely sighted. I think they're really going out of their way to protect it, but a beautiful place.
Indeed. At number 4, Mahna National Park in Zimbabwe. Now, this is a national park, of course, a World Heritage site as well, which is filled with a multitude of wildlife because of its access to the Zambezi River. Now, the park is usually explored by canoe or on foot and is particularly appealing to adventure seekers. 4 of the big 5 are there.
Now we go back to Botswana for one that I think is one of the most spectacular places on earth, the Okavango Delta, one of the world's most beautiful places, undoubtedly paradise for visitors and a refuge for all kinds of wildlife, from the swamp-dwelling lions to the Duba Plains, to the rare and very elusive fishing owls that haunt the wooded banks of the Okavango. And of course, we can see the migration happening in that area as well, something to behold.
Indeed. And what about at number 2, the Mala Game Reserve in South Africa, which borders the Kruger National Park. Of course, Mala offers some of the best wildlife viewing in Africa. The big 5 is usually ticked off in just 2 days. Wow. And leopards are usually very easily spotted on most drives, which is very rare.
Very
spotting
rare
a leopard
indeed.
Is...
I think South Africans, that's like your holy grail
Did you
of
get
wildlife.
spotting a leopard?
Spotting a leopard. Never spotted in the same place twice. Now, this one had to be number 1. It is the Serengeti National Park in Tanzania, with an overall rating of, get this, 4.89 out of 5. It's a winner. The Serengeti National Park, obviously in Tanzania, came out as the clean winner, as one of the most famous parks of Africa, of course, and it's featured in many documentaries, and so stunningly beautiful is declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site as well. And it's home to the spectacular wildebeest migration and offers top-class wildlife viewing throughout the year. If you want to see wildlife on a massive scale.
And that's exactly where Lion King was shot as well. Anyway, a couple of honorable mentions. At number 6, the Sabi Game Reserve in South Africa, with a good population of highly habituated leopards. Sabi Sands is one of the best places in Africa to see these normally elusive cats, and lions and cheetahs are also easily seen there.
Then Phinda Game Reserve here in South Africa, one of the most beautiful places. Head up to northern KZN, private game reserve, so you get the full treatment there as well.
Indeed. Well, if you're looking for another one there, at number 9 was the Kalahari Transfrontier Park, which is a merger of the Kalahari National Park in South Africa and the National Park in Botswana. And in the South African context, the park is, of course, different. Is very different than any other one, because the red sand dunes in the inhospitable desert form the magnificent backdrop for wildlife viewing and photography. So Instagram for days.
Oh, of course. And then it had to make it on the list. It is the Kruger National Park. Go out there and support. I know it's almost the size of a small country, but you can go out and see all of the big 5 there. And of course, they need your support to help protect the rhinos in one of our most precious resources.
Yeah, so let us know on our Facebook page. If you agree with the list, do you think that it's an accurate depiction of our wildlife national parks? I think so. Yeah, of course, from the service station to the sky, you can turn fuel into flights and make your travel desires happen. You can collect, in fact, 1 Avios for every 2 liters of fuel when you're filling up at BP, and soon you'll be exploring destinations all across the world. You can sign up for the Travel Rewards program and start rewarding yourself today. Go to avios.com for more.
Go and explore your backyard. Well, still lots coming up in the last half hour of the show, and we know that we turn our attention to some food. Zoe, what else is coming up?